make sure they see that purple drink.
I don't got it yet.
Let's go Facebook, on Facebook. Should be good now. Alright.
We can do it both.
Alright.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Sharing it. Right, here we go. Let's do it. Awesome. Here we go. I'm Carlos Saisu with 120 Sports here at Brooklyn Boulders in Chicago, the West Loop. And we are in the presence of greatness. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Louis Vito. Snowboarding champ right here.
Yeah.
The legend. I mean, what did we do to be in your presence?
What did I do to be in your presence? I love coming and working with you guys. You guys are always fun to work with, so I appreciate you guys coming out here. I'm in a climbing gym, which is kind of strange for me. This is my first time in a climbing gym, but I guess we're sharing this experience together.
Yeah, this is going to be quite an interesting experience. We all know you as a snowboarding legend, but when it comes to rock climbing,
not so much. Not so much. I've done one real rock climbing mission, which seems kind of sketchy when I look back on it. And then we had this old sports store called Galleons in Ohio, and they had a wall probably about as big as the one behind us that I've climbed before, but I'm definitely not anything amazing at it. But we got a world champion rock climber here, Sasha Julian, who's a good friend of mine, Red Bull athlete. So I'm excited to watch her because I've never seen her climb in real life. I just know that she's like the best. So I'm excited to see her do her thing even though we're in the gym.
Yeah, make sure you stay tuned to see Sasha DeJulian. I mean, basically the modern day Spider-Woman.
Seriously, I've seen some of the stuff she climbed in real life, and it's amazing. So to see her in the gym, I'm like talking to her, I'm like if an easy route, how fast can you climb this? Because this is like her mountain. You know what it is, like snowboarding and riding a half pipe. You know, this is like where she can practice if she can't get outside and climb a real mountain. So it's pretty cool.
You mentioned riding a half pipe. X Games just wrapped up not too long ago. I mean, you feel all refreshed after 2-3 weeks now since the X Games?
Well, we went right from X Games to Mammoth, and we had a Grand Prix World Cup there, and I got third at that contest, so it was pretty good. You know, back-to-back weeks are tough on the body, especially traveling on top of if you slammed, but it went well. And now I was in Colorado, rode for about 3 or 4 days, came here, and then go back to Colorado, ride for probably about a week, less than a week actually, and then we have the U.S. Open, so it's pretty like wop, 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 wop. So
that is an incredible, tough regimen. You've been pro for what, more than a decade now?
Oh yeah, I think it was like 12 years now about.
Wow,
so a long time.
For 12 years, how has your body kept up with just that routine?
I've got some good therapists, masseuses, surgeons, doctors. So it's a lot of people that go, you know, and then obviously taking care of my fitness, but all that allows me to keep snowboarding because you got to have good doctors and surgeon on call. And Stedman Hawkins and Vail, they've always taken care of me, and like from snapping my femur, my back issues, my bone graft for my wrist, everything like that. It's not just luck, I'll tell you that much. It's a lot of pain and rehab.
And it's a lot more than what we see on TV.
Yeah.
You just dominating the pipes.
Yeah, you know.
It's a lot of just rest and recovery, right?
Yeah, because the thing is like I feel like you see these basketball players, or you know, they're like, they got a sprained thumb and they're out. And it's like, man, I don't remember a time where I've gone through a whole season or really competed at a contest besides the first one of the year where I was 100% healthy. You know, you always have, you know, a locked SI joint, your back's jacked, you're sore, you just took a slam the day before, and it's like you can't even lift your arm all the way up. So it's just like constantly, you just don't see the bangs that always in the contest. So hopefully by the time we go to the contest, we're good, we stay on our feet. And that's always most important. That's always a good day when you can stay on your feet through a whole contest.
You're an absolute Iron Man, not just in the sport, but just in sports in general. We got a comment coming out from Justin Bedina. Very excited to see you on. Louis Vito, all caps, exclamation marks. Jeez, man.
That's
Your
what's
fans
up.
are going.
Who is that?
We got
Justin.
Bedina, so
What up, Justin? Thank you for shouting me out. I appreciate that.
Feel free to send in your comments or questions for Louis. We got him here. We're here again at Brooklyn Boulders in Chicago. I mean, again, you've been a pro for a while. How have you seen the sport just transform in just a decade?
I mean, what's crazy is like you'll see runs that were winning contests, and then like the next year or the next Olympics, whatever it is, you know, those won't even get you into finals, and you're like, man, that was like what was winning, and it's just constantly having to push yourself, and you know, things that are the new trick very, very quickly become the norm, and that's like what you have to have just to make it to the finals. And I mean, and then obviously you see the younger kids, more and more people learning the tricks.
Like a Chloe Kim. I mean,
Yeah.
at 14, winning?
Yeah, Chloe, you know, and she's been able to do it for a while. I think she's like 16, 17 now, and she's still, you know, pushing herself and pushing, you know, like the Kelly Clarks of the world, who's been dominant for a long time. But it's good because it pushes everybody to step up their riding. And then, you know, you'll be riding, let's say it's a Monday, we don't have a contest, but we have a good session going on with all these riders. It pushes you, and you're having fun, and you're really trying to, like, elevate your own riding, but you're just having a good time with your friends, and that's what it's all about. So as long as everyone's pushing each other, it's fun.
You mentioned pushing yourself. Right before we go, you were on Dancing with the Stars. Do you still remember any of your dance moves from it? I mean, feel free to show off our fans some of your Dancing with the Stars moves.
Yeah, you know, the hardest thing for me was just, like, holding the posture, because it was like, your shoulders down, but you got to, like, stand tall, and I'm like this all the time. I had, like, one of those posture bars, and my partner, she, like, taped my body to it and, like, my head, so my head stayed back. But that was, like, the whole, just, like, the most basic form for, like, certain dances was the hardest thing. Like, that was harder than the step work. Any of that stuff was just holding a good posture.
Yeah. We appreciate you having here at Brooklyn Boulders, promoting Red Bull. We got some new drinks coming up. So
Yeah.
we got acai.
We got the purple edition and the lime edition. The lime edition obviously has a hint of limeade, and purple edition with a little hint of acai berry, sugar-free. I'm enjoying one right now. It's good. I mean, I like when they have different flavors, because now it's, you know, instead of just the original, which I love, you know, you can mix it up, and it's just great, you know, because sometimes you want a different flavor. You want a little bit of a flavor in your mouth, but still get, you know, all the benefits of Red Bull is what I love. So I don't have to have just one, you know. I have a blue edition, a red edition, a silver edition, the summer edition. There's so many different ones, so it's like whatever mood you're in, you got a flavor. But like I said, you still get your wings, you still get it energized, and you're still ready to go.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for tuning in. Get your Red Bull, your new Red Bull. Appreciate it very much. Make sure you stay tuned for Sasha Julian joining us on Facebook Live. I think we're going to be going for a climb or two, so we'll see you there.